Stool with Matt and Nick.
I'm just clarifying, like, it's not that you're wrong, but it is the air. The air is the reason why that happens.
It's not that you're wrong, you're just fucking wrong, you stupid piece of shit.
It's just an additional. No, you are wrong. You're fucking wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Trying to come in here and correct me, like, I don't know what I'm talking. I know what I'm talking about, otherwise I wouldn't have said it. Ah!
I used to grind the beef at McDonald's.
I grind my beef 3 times a day.
Oh, shit. Well, I think this is a good spot. Welcome to the Loose Stool, everybody. I'm Matt, sitting here talking to Nick, and I see you sipping on something over there, buddy. What you got?
Yeah, right now I'm finishing up a Truly blueberry and acai. I think that's how you say it. A little hard seltzer. I tell you, I was ripping on these things so fucking hard last year when, like, they just became, like, the trend, or maybe that was already even 2 years ago, but, it just seemed like this, like, just this dumb fucking thing that everybody was, like, latching onto. And then I heard somebody talking about them, and I kind of got convinced a little bit, like, I'm going to give it a shot, and I got to tell you, I've become a believer. They are pretty delicious, refreshing, better than drinking beer, but, like, the same, like, alcohol content, so you're not getting wasted like a vodka mixer, which used to always be, so my argument always used to be, just put vodka in seltzer, you don't need, it'll be cheaper, but then, yeah, you get hammered a lot quicker, and that was the thing that changed my mind about it. It was like, right. You can drink these like beer.
Exactly, yeah. My most recent ex used to do vodka White Claw, which is a dangerous combination. But you know what? That is trash.
So that's why that didn't last.
Yeah, as super white trash as that is, like I've tried it. It tastes fine, but it's a dangerous. Oh,
I'm sure it does, because like the white, like they don't taste like they have booze in them, so it's just gonna taste like you're just mixing it with with the seltzer or something, like.
They're not boozy, yeah, exactly.
Wow, so. But that is, holy shit, that'll get it done real good.
Dude, she was spending, like, I took her to see Doug Stanhope before the world fell apart, and she was going up to the counter where, like, a White Claw was, like, $8, and then, like, I don't know how the hell she was ordering maybe just 2 shots of vodka in a glass, I guess. Like, she must have special requested that shit, but I think she was spending like $15 to be able to mix her fucking vodka White Claw at the table, and she was shit-faced by the time we left, which, no surprise, but it's a Doug Stanhope show, so it's fine.
I mean, I guess if you figure that that's essentially 3 drinks, because you're getting 2 shots of vodka and 1 White Claw, that's like 3 drinks for $15, $5 a piece. It kind of works out.
It parcels out a little bit.
Yeah. You got to do the math. I'm real good at doing the booze math to make sure I'm getting the best deal. You know what I mean? Like you gotta divide up. Like you go to the baseball, park, and it's like $20 for a beer, but like there's always one of the sizes is always like the best value, like per ounce. So you got to divide it all out. You know what I mean? And like figure out which one to get.
It's usually the worst one,
though. So I have that. That's about done. And then because you reminded, or you were talking about it last week, I got a little 12er of some Coors Banquet for what's coming on deck here. Sick. Which I got a feeling. What are you having?
Maybe just a little bit of the same old stuff. I got that Coors Banquet that you got there, buddy. Oh, the stubby. Oh, it's the stubby. Hear it? You can't hear it. You can't hear it, but it's stubby. I don't know how you'd hear the shape.
You can't hear the stubbiness, huh?
No.
That's weird.
No. But
Weird.
Just
Well,
like
for
you,
sure you'd hear that.
just like you, I got a little extra on deck, just a little Buffet Brandy on ice, just kind of sitting in my styrofoam cup because I'm too lazy to do the dishes.
Buffet has to be like the fanciest sounding, not
No.
that it's terrible, but it really, the name really outclasses the liquor, you know?
By far, even on the bottle, it says nothing finer in all the world.
In all the world. Well, that's
all
fucking quite a claim.
Yeah.
Shit, I wonder if they got a satisfaction number. You know how I was like bitching about saying like, well, this soda isn't delighting me, so I'm going to have to call up this soda company because like I like it, but I'm not delighted, you know? So you're going to have to call them up and be like, it's all right. I'm not sure it's the finest thing in all the world.
I want to call them and just take up like an hour of a customer service person's time, because not only they're not saying it's the finest drink in the world, they're saying there's nothing finer in all the world. And I just
I know I got that. Yeah.
What about silk? What about precious metals? Well, what about a mother's love? Is that finer than Buffet? No. Tell me.
What about talcum powder? That's pretty fine.
It's fine, but it causes cervical cancer, they say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I was more going for a joke about the texture of fineness. Way to really bring that down like a jackass.
I was just talking about diseased vaginas.
Just like you just the inability to just let certain facts go, you know, that you have in your head. Like, okay, that's great that you know that. Was that the appropriate time to bring it up?
That has been an ongoing curse for my entire fucking life, man. So I'm glad you're here to experience it now. It's like, dude,
well, I've always experienced it. It just you tilted me over the edge on it with that one. It was like I noticed it all the time.
Yeah.
But that one was just like really, we just had to throw that in there real quick. Great. Yep.
There was one
Cool,
time.
good. Well, wow, look at how smart Matt is. He knows about the harms of talcum powder.
There was one time I was in my dad's truck like some years back, and "Old Man" by Neil Young came on the radio, and after like a minute into the song, my dad turns to me in like a heartfelt moment that he's like, you know, I think you really are. I think we're a lot alike. And then my fucking autist brain goes, well, actually, Neil Young wrote this about an old man whose ranch he used to live on. Like, it's just like, why? Why couldn't I let that moment just be what it was?
Nope, can't do it. That is pretty funny. Actually, like that's that you're that. Actually, that just happened with the beef too, when we got into that little. Well, it's really from the Oh, really? Is it? Maybe that's why I had to call you out on it, because it just happened twice in like 5 minutes.
You should. 'Cause I'm not conscious that I'm doing it.
Actually,
I am genuinely not conscious that I'm doing it. It's just that, like, for some reason, I can't not do it. But I'm trying it.
No, it's fine. It gave us a few minutes of content, so that's pretty good.
Oh, boy. Well, what's new?
Oh, man. So, just been, as always, working, hanging out. It's been kind of crazy because now we're, like, full on midnight sun mode here in Alaska. So, like, the mania that comes with, like, it always being sunny and bright out and just, like, kind of getting a little bit crazy, but in the best way. Not like darkness winter crazy where it's like, oh my God, this needs to be over, and then you like actually start to lose your mind. It's just like, oh my God, I can't stop going. It's like I'm doing cocaine like every fucking day, It's just like sunny, 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 sunny. All right, so that's been pretty cool.
Is it really till midnight?
Yeah, and then it's getting light out by 4 a.m. already, and it'll get to like, where it'll only be dark from like 2:30 to 4 by June 20th or so, by the solstice. So it'll only be dark for like an hour or two.
Wow.
So that's, yeah. So like, yeah, I've been like staying up too late. My schedule's been kind of like messed up. I've been going to town way more than usual because like the roads are good and I'm just trying to enjoy them before like all the fucking campers, like hog the road. Like already today there's like, this is something you start to see this time of year. You're coming down the highway and there's a car just stopped in the middle of it, like blocking traffic because the person saw a moose and they decided they needed to get out of their car and take a picture of it right then and there.
Fucking tourists.
Yeah. And it's like, you think, okay, what are you here for 3 hours? I guarantee if you just are here for like a week, you're going to have 50 opportunity to take pictures of moose. You don't got to like, oh my God, there's a moose, pull over right now. We need to get a picture quick. Like you're going to have time. They're all over the goddamn place. So yeah, with that little bit of mania, I opted for a Spotify subscription for this month instead of a TV subscription. Now that it's not a wintertime TV watching hours, it's like I need to get into listening to some music some more, So I got myself the little Spotify Premium, and then last night this shit was kind of funny. Like I'm like, for some reason Dre 2001 like popped in my head, and I'm just like, I was in a mood to listen to it. And I don't know where it came from. Like it was very out of the norm, but it just like, I guess a little thing of nostalgia came up. I really want to check this. I was like, I just want to listen to that album again. It's got great beats. The beats hold up very, very well. The beats are still good. They still kick. I was dancing around all by myself, having a great time. It was awesome. The words, however, they don't really hold up anymore. The words, that album is like cringeworthy, like all the way through. You just listen to it and like in 2021, it doesn't hold. This is what really needs to happen. Like Dre needs to come up with Dre 2021. So he's got Dre 2001. Now he needs Dre 2021, where he just apologizes to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just an apology tour.
Sorry, y'all. All y'all.
If y'all don't like me, well, I'm sorry, and I used to be a different person back, when I was younger, and that's not representative of the person I am now today. I've learned a lot being around people from different communities, and I just really hope that you don't hold that against me. It's something like that.
Yeah, you should get Eminem on that one, too.
He's like, I'm still not sorry.
No, he's not. He's not.
But yeah, so jamming, enjoying the sunlight, probably having a few too many drinks, because it's nonstop good times. Strange things are done in the land of the midnight sun.
Ooh.
But how about what's happening down there in Wisconsin, eh?
Eh? Well, lately, before I get into what I was just about to say, so Mother's Day was recently, right? And I went over there, and just as my siblings and I don't have a whole lot of, A, my mom doesn't want anything, and B, like, it's not like we have a whole lot to give. So my sister and I just went over there and cooked a little dinner for her, and it was nice. I made some grass-fed steaks because she's got this Hashimoto's disease. I was so when I went to buy the vehicle that I bought that I talked about a couple weeks ago, she was driving me out, and I was giving her shit, and this has been going on for years, but she was talking about how broke she is, and then in the same breath talking about how she spent $150, $200 at Whole Foods or some like Fresh Time Market or whatever. I'm like, well, if you didn't buy all your hoity-toity fucking groceries all the time, like maybe you'd have a little more cash in the bank. And she's like, Matthew, that's like telling, you can't see that I'm sick, but that's like making fun of someone who has cancer. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I of course, like, like I didn't say that shit immediately, but like